exploration 2 is about how weather is changing over the year. So every year there are new seasons and the weather changes almost every month. So we're going to look at these pictures and observe them on page 428. So please, if I underline something or highlight it, I want you to underline or highlight it with me. So if weather can change over time, if weather can change over 3 months, think about how it might change over a whole year. So it can change over 3 months. These images below show how weather in Chicago changes within a year. Observe how weather changes from month to month and season to season. So every month weather changes, and also every season it changes a lot. So we're going to look at these images. I'm going to read it because I want to solve the questions next, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. So in January, usually in January it's winter, so please underline January and winter. The weather is cold and snowstorms are common. Not everywhere, but we're talking about Chicago, and Chicago is in the United States of America. March is spring, so we are in spring now. The weather gets warmer and we have strong winds. That's why it's very windy these days. So warmer weather melts snow and ice, but we didn't have a lot of snow this year, so it didn't melt a lot. Thunderstorms roll through the city on hot summer afternoons in July. So in July, there are a lot of thunderstorms in Chicago. Fall begins in September. We usually start the beginning of the school year in fall in September. Some days are cloudy and gray and temperatures are cool. So usually in fall, the weather is cloudy and cool. So notice how almost every 3 months, the weather is changing a lot. And from the pictures, notice the different things or characteristics that happen because of the weather. Look at the color of the sky, the things around the color of the ocean or the water body, for example, is also different when the weather is different. So you're supposed to highlight or underline the things that I did, and we're going to move on to the next page to learn more about how weather changes and do examples. Hadia, do you have a question for me?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Chicago. It's a windy city.
Yes, in fall it's in spring it's very windy in Chicago.
Teacher, and do you know my dad went to Chicago too?
That's why you kind of know what it's like over there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Did you guys finish underlining?
Nope, Mister.
I'm going to give you a second and then move on to the next page. As that I'm trying to unmute you. I'm not sure why it's not working. Maybe it's from your side. Rana, read C, please.
Okay. If so, what is
here?
Oh, January can be stormy. No.
Yes, stormy.
Stormy with lots of No.
Small. Yes. So is this true?
January. Yeah.
Yes. January is winter season, so it has a stormy or snowstorms. Good job, Rena.
Can you not unmute me?
Okay, as long as you stay quiet. Bisan, read D, please.
What?
Read D.
Hot weather in July can bring afternoon thunderstorms.
Do you think this is right?
No.
So in July, read the one from the last page under thunderstorm. What does it say?
Wind direction is one weather condition that
Bisan,
changes.
do you see the thunderstorm picture in the last page? In the page before? Fahad, what do you think?
What?
Is D correct?
Yes.
Yes, it's correct.
Because can you unmute me? Don't mute me.
Okay. Make sure you stay quiet if you want it to be unmuted. Okay. This one is 11. Number 11. Words. Read question 11, please. I'm trying to unmute you, Word.
Miss what?
Read question 11, please.
Wind direction is one weather condition that change every time. Over time, this table shows the most common wind direction in Chicago each month.
Excellent, Web. So the first question in A, they are saying, look at the data or the information in the table and look at the average wind direction. Do you see any patterns, Word?
What do you mean, like pattern?
Like, do you see any direction repeating?
Yeah.
Like what?
February and March and January.
Direction, not month. Which direction is repeating?
What, like in the weather?
Do you see the table?
Yeah.
Okay, they're saying average wind direction. So they're telling you which direction the wind is going. So look at the information below. Each month, the wind is blowing in a different direction, and sometimes it's saying the same. So which two directions are repeating here?
Only 1 minute.
You can find the answer in the table.
South and south.
South and?
South.
South and south?
Yeah.
You just gave me
West and west.
Yes, Lama. South and west. So because I'm having two directions repeating over here, words, I can say south like you said, and also west is repeating. So Miss, I can say
Miss, I think that we need to say two only something like the same thing. No.
Not really. So we say the direction starts with south and west are the most common directions of wind. So we can write this. Okay, now I understand what you mean. Yes, there is an order because according to the months, the order is according to the months. So the first one is January, so the year begins at January.
Miss, look, like spring is little bit cold, but there is no, here there is a little, there is cold. So
I understand what. January is number 1. Spring is number 2 because the snow is melting. 3 is the thunderstorms because it's getting warmer. And 4 is the fall.
Miss,
give me a second, Zana. I hear you. Yes, Zana.
I finished.
Excellent. Okay.
And me too. This is the last pyramid?
Yes, it's last period.
Yay! I was so tired. How much minutes
I'm
left?
sure everyone is. Yara, read B, please.
Miss, do you know that I joined right now, and I even catched you and know the page right away.
Well, I'm happy that you were able to catch up, but do you realize that you're 20 minutes late? Be careful. Are you ready to read letter B?
I thought like I didn't. I was like confused, like which link? You didn't send the link. Then I went up and found the link and put on it.
Okay, I'll try.
I was like so confused. I'm so happy because my dad will buy me a Robux.
Okay, Lama, please don't interrupt when we're solving.
Okay.
Yara, please read B.
Someone did something. Do the patterns occur during particular seasons?
So, do the patterns occur during particular seasons? So, look at the months. So, according to the months, we're going to decide what season it is. So, in the first pattern, the direction of the wind is west. So, in January, what's the season, Yara?
In what?
In January, Yara.
The season is winter.
Yes, excellent. In January, the season in winter. So in winter, the direction is west. I made a mistake. So when May starts, or April, the direction changes. Notice how in April, the direction changes.
South. Really?
Yusuf, read C, please.
If so, what is the pattern and in which season did it occur?
In which season did it occur? So notice how each season, the direction is changing, right?
Yeah.
How is it changing?
I'll change mine.
Because some of them are southwest, some of them are south, and some of them are west.
So in April, in spring, it's changing, right?
Yeah.
So in spring, the direction is south or southwest. And also we are noticing in summer, it's also the same.
And then we'll finish.
No, not
Season.
yet. We still have 20 minutes or so. Similar to summer and fall. The weather conditions such as temperature and precipitation, which are always changing. Meteorologists are scientists of weather, so they are looking at the measurements of temperature and precipitation a lot so that they can understand or predict the weather of the future.
Teacher?
Yes, Hadia?
Know what weather scientist?
Meteorologists are weather scientists, people who study weather.
Oh.
Okay.
So they control the weather, or?
Yes. So number 12, Bisan. Actually, Izzat, read number 12, please.
Which season data will be the easiest to predict for year 5?
So look at year 1, year 2, year 3, and year 4. So we are going to predict the temperature for year 5 based on the measurements and information that we have in the table. So look at the seasons, Izzat. Which seasons data would be the easiest to predict for year 5? Look at the seasons. Which ones would be easier to predict? Which season?
Autumn,
Why autumn?
because like it's 51 and 50, like it's near.
Yeah, it's almost counting by 5, and sometimes it's not even changing, right?
It's at 12.
The others, it's more unpredictable. Guys, if you're moving a lot, I'm hearing a lot of sounds from your microphone, so I'm going to have to mute you. Lemma, read number 13, please.
Miss, not me, please.
Lemma,
mute.
I'm hearing a lot of background noise from you, Zena, because you're moving a lot. Lemma, read 13, please.
But will it be a good prediction from the season?
So what do you think for autumn? Look at autumn here. What do you think the next temperature will be for year 5? What do you think? Give me a prediction.
51.
Okay, why 51?
Because it's the highest temperature.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be this exactly the same. We can. What's the most temperature that is repeating here for autumn? So what's the most common temperature? What's the most common temperature, Lemma?
55.
55. So because 55 is the most common temperature, maybe 55 degrees Fahrenheit will be repeated. 14.
Teacher? That's good.
Yazan,
Maybe from
don't
my mom.
interrupt, please. We're solving right now. Yazan, where is Yazan?
Hello, what's background noises?
Yazan, read 14, please.
Which season is most likely to average 60 Fahrenheit?
So which season is most likely to average 6 Fahrenheit, which means that which season is the closest to the temperature of 60 Fahrenheit. So look at all the seasons. Which one do you think is the closest to 60 Fahrenheit as an average? So average means it will be the middle ground. It's very close to them. What do you think?
55.
Which season?
Oh,
Look at all the seasons in the table.
69.
You have to name a
Summer?
season, not a number, a season.
Okay, summer.
So why do you think it's summer?
Because 69.
It's very close to 60. So we can say summer. Good job, Yazan. Number 15. Azat, I see your hands up. Read 15, please.
Which 2 years were the coolest?
Coolest means coldest. So look at year 1, year 2, year 3, and year 4. Which year? You have to tell me the year number, not the season. So look at the years and find the one with the lowest temperature to know or identify which one was the
19.
coldest.
19. It's in winter, the last one.
So are you saying it's year 4?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, Azat.
But yes, and here he said it's 69, but there is 55. It's near.
It is near, but in summer, it's closer to 60 because the average of it can be closer to 60. But also autumn, the average can be 50 because it's more in the middle, or 55. So it's all about estimations. Okay. Yamin, I'm going to unmute you so you can read the last question. Number 16, and we have less than 4 minutes left. Yamin, read 16, please. Wait, you're on. Yes. Start again.
Analyze the temperature date in the table used into the diamond.
Determine
Which of these statements is correct. Circle all that apply.
So we're going to look at some statements here, and we're going to decide if they are correct or not. So for A, let's start with A. Read A, Yamin, please.
The winter for year 4 was the coldest.
The winter for year 4 was the coldest. Is this correct?
No.
Look at the winter for year 4. Is this the lowest temperature?
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to circle A. Good job, Yamin. Rena, read B, please. Autumn.
The autumn of year 1 was the
warmest. So look at year 1, autumn. Was this the warmest temperature in autumn?
No.
No, so I will not circle it. Thank you, Rena. Zena, read C, please.
Okay. Your
Year?
year 4 had the warmest summer.
So year 4, and we're looking at summer. Is this correct?
No.
It's not the warmest?
Yeah, it is.
It is, so I'm going to circle it. Well done, Zena. Yusuf, read D, please.
Year 4 had the coldest spring.
So we're going to look at the spring of year 4. Is this correct?
No.
No, so we are not going to circle it. Well done, Yusuf. I'm going to give you guys a chance to circle A and C. We have 1 minute left. You guys did a wonderful job today.